Hi everyone, and welcome back to HappinessSparkles. Today I'm doing a collab video with my lovely friend Kathy from Kathy Beauty Care Chats. So this is going to be a starter kit, drugstore makeup starter kit. And I think this is a great idea because although I'm advanced from having a starter kit, if I were, say, a young person starting out, or even if you have been a homemaker for years and been home with the kids and not really getting into makeup, because I know I can count to that when my kids were younger, I did not put on a full face of makeup. It was lipstick, concealer, and a little bit of blush, and away I went. I think this is a really good idea to put together some tried and true drugstore products that are A, affordable, and B, excellent quality. I've been using some of these products now for quite a long time. So I'd like to thank Kathy for collaborating with me to do this. I'm honored to be collaborating with such an amazing, talented lady here on YouTube. And also, I believe that this collab, this creation of starter kit actually came from Tara Lynn, and I will link her channel down below. So if you're interested in seeing what I've put together for my drugstore starter kit, then keep on watching. And don't forget to click that little like button, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe and ring that bell, and it will notify you when I upload another video. And hopefully, because YouTube right now is kind of playing games with us. But anyway, let's get straight into it. I wasn't actually going to put a primer into this video, but if you're more mature, then you may want to use a primer. I never used a primer when I was starting out. I could basically carry everything in one of these makeup bags, and it was even smaller than this one. So, but I'm going to put a primer in for the more mature ladies who are maybe getting back into trying new drugstore products. And my pick is e.l.f. and this is a putty primer. And I have it on today. In fact, everything I'm showing you today, I have on my face. I chickened out to do a get ready with me because I don't feel confident enough to do that. But yes, everything that I'm going to show you today, I have on my face. They're all drugstore, and I'm a big drugstore lover with the odd little high-end thrown in here or there. So e.l.f. Primer Putty is just a fabulous, fabulous primer. Very cheap. It is like this. It feels like putty, and when you put it on, it just prepares your skin for the foundation and smooths out any little fine lines and wrinkles. And also, if your skin tends to be a little bit oily, will put down a good base for your foundation where it doesn't kind of slip and slide off your face. I tend to have a little bit oily skin, so I could relate to some of the younger ladies here on YouTube who do in fact have oily skin. I've always had oily skin, so yeah, so e.l.f. Putty Primer is my first go-to. After all my skin, my sunscreen is on, and my face is ready to prepared for the makeup. So e.l.f. Putty Primer. Next thing I'm going to talk about is this Maybelline Dream Urban cover. Now, I love this. I started using this summer. It has in fact got an SPF of, I believe, 50. Let me get my glasses. These are my new glasses, by the way. Yes, it has a broad spectrum of SPF 50. It is a full coverage protective makeup and sunscreen by Maybelline, and it is in the color Natural Ivory. So this is what I have on my face today. I would say that it's not totally full coverage because you can still see a little bit of the pigmentation coming through on my skin. And I'm okay with that. I don't really need a full cover. I don't want my face to be flawless. Not that it ever will be, but yeah, I don't want too much makeup on. So, and actually this is the first time I've used it in several weeks because it's been so hot here. I've just been using concealer. So that is the next thing on my list, and I will list all of these down below. You can get them in any drugstore, Walmart, Shoppers Drug Mart here in Canada, sell them all, Walgreens in the States, any drugstore anywhere in the world sells these. The next thing I chose was 2 concealers, and my all-time go-to is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. And I go through these quite a lot. Sometimes I take this little, you can take this little sponge off if you don't like to use it. Sometimes I take it off because it does get quite mucky. So I would use that for my eyes, around my eyes, around here, and then I would use my L'Oreal True Match Cover Stick, and I will use that to touch in little imperfections on my face that won't cover up with the foundation. And this is a little fabulous, and actually I think Kathy told me about that. So I chose 2 concealers because this one will cover more than this one. This one's good for under the eyes and doesn't sink into the lines and wrinkles, and this one is really good for, say, blemishes or sun damage, pigmentation, that sort of thing. So these are my 2 go-to that I just absolutely love. And moving on to a blush. Let's go with blush. And I picked 2 blushes. One of them is Milani Baked Blush, and it is in the color Dolce Pink. And this is what it looks like. And I have that on today. No, I don't have that one on. I don't have that one on. I'm just looking at my cheeks and I think I don't have that one on today. I have this one on today, and it's NYX Baked Blush. And as you can see, I have that on today. That is a much more subtle blush. This one is really nice for the cooler weather. This is a little bit warmer, and this is really nice in the cooler weather, going out for a walk in the fall. It gives you a lovely glow, and yeah, they're both really nice, and those 2 I would recommend as just a good staple in your kit to get started with, and both very affordable. And then moving on to a bronzer. And I have used a few bronzers, but I'm not much of a bronzer person. I don't have bronzer on today. I don't need it. I have a lot of sun on my face. Even though I protect it, I still get some sun, so I have a bit of a tan and a glow. And it is the Butter Bronzer in the color Sunkissed. And I love this. I use this a lot in the winter time to make my face glow a little bit more, in the fall and in the springtime. And yeah, I love this. If you don't mind the smell of a tropical coconut, then you would probably like this. But if you're sensitive to smell, then you might want to go with something else. But right now, this is the one that I recommend. Something else that I'm really loving, and I just recently, probably several months ago, put this into my collection, and it is Milani. It's another Milani. You cannot go wrong with Milani. It's a Milani baked highlighter in the color Champagne Dior. And can I just tell you, Kathy, you never fail me. This is beautiful. Look at this. Like, I mean, look at that. That is a glow from within highlighter, and I will put that just on the cheeks here and brush it back a little bit, and a little bit on my nose, sometimes a little bit on the top of my lip. This is beautiful. Was a little bit more expensive on the drugstore, but well worth it. I think this would last forever. I don't think I will ever need to replace one of these. That's how good it is. And I think it was around Canadian, I think it was around $16, $17 if I'm not mistaken. Probably cheaper in the United States. So yeah, but that is a recommendation from Kathy, and I love that so much. Something that I have gone through several of in the past year, and it is the Prep Set and Glow. And I have another one in my backup. And this is in the color 02 Illuminating Transparent Powder. This, guys, is gorgeous. This just finishes everything off. It is just so beautiful. It does not enhance your lines, your wrinkles. It just makes your face look absolutely flawless. And it's so soft and powdery. Let's see if you can even see this. Look at this. Let me just, oh. You can't get the benefit of that. It has a very, very subtle glow to it. But it's beautiful. So that is my recommendation as a setting powder. I use this sometimes if I'm not even using foundation. I will put this on just on top of a touch-up of concealer, and I love this to bits. Now, a lip liner that I've been loving, and it's the Rimmel Lasting Finish 1000 Kisses, and this is in the color Nude, and these are great. It's just a pencil, looks like that, just beautiful, stays on, lasts a long time, does not bleed into the fine lines, and I just love this. I've been loving this Milani Easy Brow Automatic Pencil in the color 03 Natural Taupe, and it's like this, and this is for my eyebrows. I'm blonde, I have blonde eyebrows, and this just gives it a little bit of color, fills in the little bald bits that I've been losing as I get older. So I recommend that, and that's very, very affordable. One of my go-to and all-time favorite eye palettes is the Milani, and this one is in the Everyday Nudes. It's called Basic Matte Everyday Eyes, and it is just a beautiful, beautiful, easy, neutral eye look. Sorry, the light is blinding you. And what I love about this particular one is there is a black in it, and you don't often see a black in an eyeshadow palette. So you don't need an eyeliner if you want to eyeline, which I did do a little bit of an eyeliner just on the outer corners of my eyes, and I used the black with a fine eyeliner pencil. And yeah, I just love that. I have this in the crease, and then I have this on the around my brow. And for a little bit of a sparkle, I actually used the Milani highlighter, and I put that on my eyelids. So yeah, you can use highlighter as a little pop of sparkle on your eyelids. And last but not least, oh, and by the way, these are great. I do use these, especially if I'm traveling, to put the eyeshadow on. They work fine. And last but not least, we can't leave out lipstick. And I picked 2 lipsticks. I could have picked more, but I only picked 2 lipsticks. And right now I'm loving this one, which is Skip the Gym by Almay. And it's getting down there, guys. It is a beautiful, beautiful pinky nude with a shimmer. I recommend that one, very affordable. And I recommend the L'Oreal collection exclusive JLo in the color Jennifer's Nude. And I like this very much. This is what I have on today, and it's a beautiful, beautiful nude creamy lipstick that has a little bit of a glitter to it. And that's it, guys. I did not include any brushes, but if you want a recommendation on cosmetic brushes, I would recommend highly. Some of the e.l.f. ones are really good and reasonable, and Real Technique. So they would be my choices, absolutely. I just, yeah. Affordable again. And they all fit into this little pouch. So who needs any more? Like, I mean, really. Full face of makeup. I don't know how much it costs, but nothing compared to some of the high-end things. Probably buy all of this for the cost of maybe 1 or 2 high-end products. And the quality of these is amazing. And I would not steer you wrong. I would not say I love something if I don't love it. If I don't love it, I don't use it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you go and check out Kathy's video. I'm excited to see what she chose, and also go and check out Tara Lynn. I'll link it below. Excuse me. I'm getting old. But thank you all. And as I always say, don't let anyone ever dull your sparkle.